Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and our next Oddities video. I'm a little peeved. This is what happened. So it's been a while since I had heard anything about my Beetles. Ordered them a while ago and finally went on there and checked. Our post office never gave me any indication that they were at my post office on a hold because that's what I asked for. I did pay for a 72-hour heat pack, but they've been sitting at the post office since Friday, which was 2-3 days ago. Today's Monday, like Monday afternoon. So we're gonna go pick up the Beetles and see if any of them are still alive. I swear, this is like the worst frigging Monday for me. It has been nothing but issues. We were at the post office for over an hour. They could not find my package. Finally, she just told me, like, I don't know, you're gonna have to make a claim. I was like, okay, so what happens in a week if you find it and it's then technically a found package, but my Beetles are dead? Like, what am I supposed to do with this? I got so frustrated. We left and then they found it. So now we're on our way back to the post office. So I did open these at the post office to make sure that all my bugs weren't dead. There's definitely a lot of movement going on. So they're still alive. It does look like there's some carcass in there, but that could just be shells too, because these mostly, I think these are all larvae, which is good. The larvae eat the most of the meat. Get in there! Sniff them!
They kind of stink.
They do kind of stink. Speaking of this, we did get the, what's it called? The carbon filter stuff for their top. Rich can do that while I get their food and water situated and get them moved into their tank. This is the stuff I got. Breathe Naturally Premium Replacement Filters. Cut to fit. 12 inches by 48 inches. 2-pack. I'm hoping that'll give us enough of a little bit of like a barrier for the stench. Morning update on the Beetles. I'm having a really hard time getting them to eat and drink. I am going to show you, so if you don't want to see the meat, you don't have to. But I mean, I'm assuming most of you guys eat meat, so I'm going to open it. 3, 2, 1. Here's the issue. I can't get them to eat. I haven't seen any of them drink anything, which I've re-moistened that like 2 or 3 times. I can see movement, but nothing else. So I don't know if it's the tray. I don't know if it's the meat. I don't understand what's going on. I did not have this hard of a time last time I bought Beetles. I stuck something, I think it was, I don't even remember. I stuck something in there and they were like on it. So I'm going to see about changing this tray to something different. I cannot find that aluminum tray that I garbage picked. I don't know where the frig I put it. That's so frustrating. I'm gonna swap that out, see if that could be the problem. I'll re-wet their water source. And then, I don't know. I'm a little concerned. I'm gonna be so bummed if I lose my Beetles. Well, if Rich is outside, I need to find the x-ray that I sold. I also was looking these up, and it looks like I can put about 10 of these together for 20, or like 5 for 10, or something like that. The peacock feathers. Anyway. This is the one I sold. Sold for 15 bucks, though not bad. I cannot remember what I paid for these initially, but I believe it was like 15 or 25 for a whole bunch of them. So this one sold for 15 plus shipping. And we sold another spider web, so I gotta grab that. This wall is looking kind of weak. That's the only one left on this wall. Sold this one. Gotta get a good light source. There we go. Sold this one for $35 plus the cost of shipping. I feel like my head space jumps around a lot when it comes to being creative. So you'll see like bouncing ideas more in my Oddities videos than anything. But I had an idea, so I'm actually heading upstairs. Those of you who have been around a while, you guys know. My mom lives upstairs, so she has plants. And I'm thinking I am going to see if she's got any plant babies that I can sprout for hair. Are you guys seeing what I'm saying? Aha! I knew I came to the right place. She's already got some rooted. think I got the amount right. I just gotta pull the dead ones off and tweak the placement as I plant them. She's got dirt too, so it's a good thing I came up here because I clearly did not have the things I needed downstairs. I think I'm gonna leave the notes from the artist on there, kind of like a head tattoo, if you will. I think it's gonna turn out rad. A little bit of tweaking, but I mean, I ended up switching out the variegated, is that what it's called? The leaves that have the white stripe for just the consistent green ones. And then as I was looking, I noticed she's got pierced ears. So I'm going to go see what kind of crazy earrings I have. And I think I'm going to give her earrings. So this is kind of the finished product. I don't think I'm going to mess with it anymore. I like it. I think it turned out pretty swell. I just had to clip that one right in the front. The earrings I had to glue in, and I left all of the doll maker's notes. I don't know, it's different since I already have a doll head lamp. We'll do a doll head planter. Why not? And I have to box this spider web up. It's sold on Etsy for $24 plus the cost of shipping. Here's a little bit better of a view. It's one of the blacklight reactive ones. I got the package from Amazon that I am assuming is Joy's eyeballs. So I wanted to open these and take a look just to see what kind of quality they are. I think I'm going to end up being slightly picky about eyeballs. I feel like a cat's eyes are just what makes them so mysterious looking. And I measured Piper's eyes as best as I could, because they're about the same size. So let's check these out. Ooh, those are super neat. Oh, I actually do really like them. What do you guys think? I think they're freaking amazing. Cool. Alright, now I can not freak out about that any longer. And speaking of eyeballs, I had an idea. I have these like apothecary jars kind of randomly strewn about the house. And I've never used any of them because I've never been like, oh, I've got the perfect plan. I don't know if you can see the bottom there. But I'm thinking that I might fill them with doll eyeballs. I always cut the eyes out of the dolls when I do the doll headlamps. And I've just been kind of throwing them in a jar. And it dawned on me, I've got really pretty jars that I could do a jar full of doll eyeballs with. I don't know. Thoughts? What do you think? I've been playing with my pricing a little bit, only because they sell pretty quickly. This one just sold for $48 plus the cost of shipping, which is freaking nuts to me. I'll take it. I don't know if I can get a good flicker with this much light, but you guys get the gist of it. Anyway, $48 plus shipping. The more webs I sell, the easier they seem to be to find, which is good. We are running very low on webs already. This one is a blacklight reactive web, and it's sold for $24 plus the cost of shipping. Now, I have this harebrained idea. You guys know I love the harebrained ideas. I have seen people keep orb weaver spiders. There are a couple spider breeds, or however you want to put it, that don't freak me out. Orb weavers are one of them. And they get big. They get like this big. But they're very docile. They're non-aggressive. Could you not like chew on each other's faces? Thanks. Dog's background. Anyway. I think I know you guys. I think I've already told you this, but we are attempting to get a tattoo / oddity shop that we own, that we don't have to worry about, you know, unaliving stuff happen. I don't know if you guys watched that video, but man, oh my gosh. So ever since then, we took a break, and then we are in the process of saving money, or at least trying to save money to... Jeez! Oh, hold on. She's fine. Where was I at? What was I saying? We're trying to get our own tattoo / oddity shop up and running, since we're going to be sticking around for the next couple of years. And I had this idea. I've seen people put together repurposed like armoires and stuff for enclosures, usually for like reptiles, but I'm thinking that it would be a very smart idea to repurpose one of those armoires, turn it into an enclosure for some orb weavers, and they'll have a huge space, and I can do webs basically whenever I want. I'm not sure how that would work with the paint though. It's still mulling around in my head. I didn't think about the paint thing until literally just now. Anyway, let's get this right. Ah, we finally sold a wasp nest. We had like a lull for some reason. I don't know. This one I listed with the bird damage, as you can see in this region, and it's still sold for $55 plus the cost of shipping, so I'm pretty happy with that.
You want to hang out, maybe?
And then this one just sold for $52 plus the cost of shipping, which means we only have 2 left online. I really need to go out to the bus and get some. Well, Rich is grabbing a box for the wasp nest. Do you guys want an update on the beetles? It's been a little while. I definitely lost quite a few. I'm going to show in here, but there's not really anything gross right now. The stuff that's in there is pretty well eaten. Again, I'm going to show you guys. So if you don't want to see it, that's fine. The little bit of what looks like brain in there is actually just a little glob of ground chicken from taco meat. It was just like a little glob of raw ground chicken. So they're eating that currently. And as you can see, they're kind of moving it around a little bit. I ordered, I think 250. When I got them, I seen 9 that were alive. 9. Since then, I'd say we're probably up to about 40 or 45. The colony is growing, but I'm not putting anything big in here. As you can see, that's the glob of the taco meat, the ground chicken. But yeah, I mean, definitely had some hatchings, definitely are seeing some adults. So it's just going to take a while for the colony to kind of come back. At least we know we got to hit it hard. I mean, I feel like we hit it hard. You can barely see this. Hold on. I feel like we hit it really hard this year, and yet we are mid-February, and we are about sold out. So next year we got to go even harder. Sold this little dude for 20 plus shipping. We sold another spider web. This one's actually really neat. I'm surprised it held on as long as it did. It is a blacklight reactive web, and the frame is just cool. I just really like this one. Anyway, it sold for 35 plus shipping. I may ADD out quite a bit when I'm doing Oddities projects, and we totally shifted gears again. This one might not be for everybody. For those of you that are following Joy, we are moving her heart to a jar because a friend of ours is doing a scavenger hunt, and she needs a picture of a chupacabra heart, or a chupacabra remains. So we are using Joy's heart as a part of her scavenger hunt, and it's going to be a chupacabra heart. I always end up doing glass beads with hearts because it helps the organ kind of sit in there level, and so it doesn't like end up looking goofy. I won't do like a super close-up, but this is the final product. Not sure if I'm going to keep it or sell it yet, but it definitely worked. I'll try to insert like the little thing that she sent me about her her scavenger hunt, and she did also invite me. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Should we do these scavenger hunts with her? I think it's neat. But yeah, in the meantime, this is the chupacabra heart. Man, there's such a bad glare. This was one of the first spider webs we did last season. And really? It sold for $50 plus the cost of shipping. So actually pretty excited about that. I'm not putting this off any longer. I need to find at least one good wasp nest that can be hung. 2 if I'm really going to hold myself accountable. I would love to find 2. Like this one's a killer one. Although it's not really going to hang in the spot that I want. I also need to grab some of these wasps that have... I know that there was one hive that we collected that somebody just demolished with wasp spray. Let me see you. What do you look like? Not terrible. Again, the hanging's going to be kind of a... I mean, I guess we'll do this one. It's not bad. There's a little bit of bird damage right there, and there's a little bit of bird damage right there, but otherwise, it seems like it's in pretty good shape. I really don't want to take all this in the house. Look at it, it's just shedding so much stuff. Ew. Yeah, I don't want that, like, happening in my house. Okay, maybe we'll put that one off for just a little while. I've got more. But wait, there's more. Alright, let me see. You look like a good one, but you have a lot of branches. Come on! This thing is huge. Jeez. Luckily that was one that was already broken. This one is massive. It would hang where I want it to. And it's like 120. It's got a little bit of bird damage, I lied. So maybe like 90 with the bit of bird damage to it. I'll have to lop some of these bigger branches off. Let me see what else I can find, because I'm not even super sure where my loppers are currently. This one. Also a really good specimen. Actually, I think this one's a winner. It's huge, has a little tiny bit of wind damage, but not anything terrible. I'm thinking probably 80 bucks. Yeah, and it'll hang where I want it to hang. So I'm gonna get this one listed. What do you guys think? Okay, photographed it outside. Now I just gotta get... I'm gonna try to find a smaller one that's not gonna hang down into the dolls, but will, you know, display there until it sells. This one looks kind of neat. Oh, it does have some damage though. Let me see if I can find one that doesn't have so much going on. What about you? Okay, little dude. We might have actually gotten enough this year or this season to make it into next season, which is very interesting to me. We did good. Okay, this one would need a lot of lopping that I can't do because I don't know where to put my loppers. Stay. Look at this giant beast. This thing is huge too. We still got some like decent sized ones. I'm surprised. I want to get this one out. Come here, you. Where's the entrance? Okay, I think this was going to be our little winner. I'll hang that, and then I'm not going to grab the wasps right this second because I am not going to mess with them right now, and I will forget about them because you guys know how I am. So I'm going to leave those for now, but I am at least holding myself accountable and getting some wasp nests listed, which, go me. I have a couple of projects I would like to finish before I sign you guys off on this video. One of them being the gumball machine. I am fairly certain that I have enough bones to finish this and put it up for sale. And yes, I have to do this in my bathroom because of Leona. We love her, but oh my gosh, is she a pain. So these have been degreased and whitened. Degreased with just regular like Dawn dish soap. Did that a couple of times. And then they've been whitened with just, you know, regular peroxide to make them look pretty. And I'm hoping that there will be enough, because these little pieces I can't really do anything with, but I'm hoping like the vertebrae and stuff will be enough to fill this little gap at the top here. And this took me a lot longer than I thought it would. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to ask for this yet. 85 maybe. I don't know. Anybody ever see a gumball machine full of bones? I don't know what to price this at. These were the last beetle cleaned bones that I had laying around here from when I broke my ankle. Oh, come on, thing, come off. And to tell you the honest truth, I don't remember what animal this was. Oop, and I just dropped something on the floor. I gotta get that before Leona finds it. Maybe I don't have enough. Gosh darn it. I was really hoping I could finish this today. But yeah, those don't take up that much space. Yeah, that didn't take up very much space. Gosh darn it. I have no idea what I'm going to do with the turkey leg bones yet. I had done an art piece with the last that I had, and it actually turned out pretty good. I can't remember specifically what I sold it for, but it was like 25 bucks-ish. So maybe I'll do something like that with these. I mean, with the freaking spurs. I'll have to look and see what I can come up with. And all this is just garbage, I believe. Alright, well, now I just have to figure out if I want to just list this as is, because I don't have anything else to add to it for a while, and I'm getting kind of sick of looking at it, so maybe I'll just list it as is for like a little bit cheaper. I don't know. I mean, it does look cool. I'm talking myself into it, can you tell? I don't know. I'm just sending you guys off while I can just go through the thoughts of what I may or may not do, and then I need to find that piece that I dropped on the floor. So yeah, I mean, stay tuned for another Oddities video to see what else I get into. We still have Joy's pelt, but I'm hoping it doesn't get ruined in the process. But Rich's mom is just to the point where she pretty much needs somebody there. Not pretty much, she needs somebody there at all times. So between his Friday, Saturday work schedule, he also now is with his mom all day on Wednesday and all day on Thursday. And I busted my knee. So we're having some, you know, time issues with getting things like that accomplished. So hopefully in the meantime her pelt doesn't get ruined, but we've got the octopi that have been mummifying. Maybe we can do something with those. We still have the bugs. We have a few bugs that need to be finished, and you know, I've got my bathroom spot to do it, so probably gonna get into that stuff on the next video. So I'm gonna sign you off for now. I'll see you on the next. Bye.